Rock it out here on the Ticket Water Cooler for our first edition of our own crossover with the happy hour. Rico.
Hello.
Well, no, Rico, you're always here. Wait, no, Nick.
Hello.
Nick is the new addition to
Cut him off.
the Ticket Water Cooler. Yeah, we can cut your mic.
Cut his mic.
Cut his mic. His mic is limp.
You might need to.
He was messing with it. You know.
You got a limp mic? Uh-oh.
So go to the doctor.
All right.
Yeah, go to the doctor about that one.
That's not going to be easy. Yeah, I'm going
You
to have
might
to
have
turn your
to-
mic
yeah,
off.
turn his mic off.
Yeah, I don't know if it's making noise.
Unplug it. Unplug it before you spin it, because if you do that, it's going to get tangled.
All right. Well, he'll join us here in a second as he tries to fix his mic issues.
Tragic. Before you get into
Yeah.
what you were going to talk about, did you hear about Chris the Bear Felica? I don't know how to say his
The
last name.
Bear.
He is
Yeah.
leaving game day and going to Fox Big Noon Kickoff.
What a traitor.
Oh no!
Yep.
Yeah.
This will be his. This will be his
It'll be
final.
on Fox Noon Kickoff.
This Saturday
Yeah.
is set to be the final college game day for the Bear.
That's I don't know
If
how I feel
if
about
I'm
that.
ESPN, I'm not letting him do it.
Well, I don't feel like he's the biggest piece to college game day, but he's been there since 1995, I think.
I did not know he'd been there since 1995.
ESPN made the Bear. How dare he switch to Fox?
Well, he's probably getting paid more.
He's probably.
Did you see
getting
his
paid more,
record
yeah.
this year was actually like really good. Like if
Was
you
it?
would have followed Bears bets, you would have made a decent amount of money.
Hmm.
He knows what he's talking about.
Now I know you guys do a deal too, Rico. You would not have made a whole lot of money. if
No,
I followed you.
I would have lost you a lot of money.
Yeah,
Nick would have made you a lot of money.
I predicted games pretty well in the captain, so I'm pretty
Yeah?
happy.
Where you
We
at?
don't do spread, but we just
Oh,
do,
see,
picks all together.
nah, we do
which
spreads.
yeah, spreads are a lot more difficult.
And we always do just the dumbest spreads. So like there was a couple ones where like Alabama had like 30-point spreads. We were trying to do those ones. Yeah. no.
Yeah, those ones. That's why I love college football spreads. The NFL, everything's like between 3 and 7 points mostly, and it's just a crapshoot. College football, it's like, one team's going to win, but are they going to win by 28.5? Yeah? Yeah?
This is weird.
What's weird?
Sorry, I'm looking at Twitter and I'm not going to name names, but there's a fan account that got a picture of Matt Rhule meeting with Malachi Coleman at Lincoln East from a student at Lincoln East, but it's like kind of like not far away, but a couple feet away, and like the picture you can tell like the phone was being held at like a
You
hip
don't
or
want to look
something.
like he's taking a picture?
Yeah,
That's a bit weird,
that's weird.
but that's okay. All right, let's run through some of this news as
Okay.
Nick is here. He's finally
We got
finally in.
Okay, tell Vershawn never to mess with the microphone again.
All right.
All right, we're here.
All right, I've got a few stories I want you guys to react to. Now, you don't have to say too much because we don't have too much time, but just want to kind of run through the college football news over the last couple of days. Blake Corum out for the season. What
Sad.
does this mean for Michigan's playoff hopes?
They'll still make the playoff. They'll beat Purdue, but
Really?
they're going to get rolled in the playoff.
Without Blake Corum, they're gonna beat Purdue.
Yeah, didn't you see their running back against Ohio State?
I did.
You've seen Devin Mockabee, though, right, Evan?
Yeah, I don't think they have anything to worry about.
Oh, no, yeah.
I should.
At least against Purdue. But who are they gonna end up playing? Probably TCU.
It depends here. We'll see.
Big 12 championship game is very intriguing tomorrow.
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
I do
Yeah.
because Chris Kleiman's teams are all. It's not like they're ultra talented. They're just always disciplined and prepared.
And how about once the college football playoff comes up, Kansas State's playing for a playoff berth. in
Yeah.
that. So that'll be fun about the conference championship game.
Love it.
I could see an upset there. USC and Utah. You guys think USC
Utah
gets
already
it done?
beat them once.
Yeah, this is USC fully deserves to
Why?
get in to avenge your loss. I think.
USC is going to win.
Why?
I think USC.
Why are
wins
you so
handily.
confident about that?
'Cause
Utah beat them already.
Caleb Williams is playing out of his
Well, here's
mind.
what's even more intriguing. We've seen Lincoln Riley teams in the playoffs. We know how that's going to go.
Yeah.
But if Lincoln Riley and USC lose tonight, then Caleb Williams can't get the Heisman. Then do we just not give out a Heisman this year?
No, I think CJ Stroud probably gets it.
That's the most boring Heisman.
It'd be awful.
If TCU wins,
Max Duggan.
Max Duggan.
He doesn't have
I
the stats,
don't
but
think so.
Why?
Yeah.
He took his team to the playoff. He
That's not-
has
it's-
he has
it's
great
not- it's-
stop.
It's
Stop. He
not
has great
that
stats.
award.
He has great stats. He's clearly the best player in the Big 12.
What is his stats?
I don't know.
it's not.
I just know that he has great stats.
It's
He's like
not-
top 5 in Heisman voting.
It's not Stetson Bennett stats. No,
He's
no,
better.
Nathan.
Okay,
Stetson
he's better
Bennett
than
might win.
Stetson Bennett.
Mm,
He's
that's
better
a
than
close
Stetson
one.
Bennett.
That's a close one.
Ooh.
Max Duggan does not have a 5-star tight end, 2 5-star receivers, and a 5-star running back standing behind
who are
a
those
5-star offensive
He also
line.
doesn't have a championship.
Who are those 5 stars?
I couldn't name them, but I know they're 5 stars.
So we don't know they're 5 stars.
They're
We know
definitely 5
Brock
stars.
Bowers
We know
is a
Brock
5-star.
Bowers is a 5-star.
We know Brock Bowers is probably the best tight end in the country.
Their running backs aren't great. They're kind of a running back by committee. It's not like
Yeah,
they
they're
have
all 5
Sony
stars,
Michel
though.
or anybody back there.
They got Sonny Michel, James White, James Cook.
Yeah.
Don't need them.
DeAndre Swift.
They're surrounded by 5 stars.
DeAndre Swift rocking with the Lions nowadays.
You still sticking with the Lions?
He's a
Yeah,
big
big
Lions
Lions
guy.
guy.
Big
they
Lions
got a game against the Jags this weekend. We'll see. It's
right.
at home, Ford
All right,
Field.
I got to ask you guys this while you look up those stats. Cade McNamara transfer to Iowa. Does that do anything for you?
No, especially because they're losing
Well,
all of their receivers.
It tells me that Brian Ferentz is 100% leaving for the NFL.
Yeah.
I like that was so. I was talking to Iowa guys when I was in Iowa City 7 days ago.
Yeah.
Was Brian Ferentz is getting shipped off? Like that's the mentality. It's
That's
not,
got to
it's-
happen.
It's Brian Ferentz is getting shipped off to the NFL.
yeah.
Like that's how it is. He's not getting a job; he's getting shipped. Like
yeah.
it's like
not
you're
firing,
saying it's like you're
but,
saying you're a teenager at a boarding school.
You're
Yeah.
gone.
Well,
Yeah.
it needs to happen.
So and here's the deal: like they have, I mean, Padilla entered the portal, or Padilla
Yeah.
entered the portal, and Petrus or Spencer Petras is graduating. So here we are.
All right,
It's gonna be
a
really
few more
interesting.
stories to get to. Ex-Texas coach Tom Herman accepts the Florida Atlantic job. Of course, we saw, that job has been good over the years.
Yeah.
Carl didn't do well there.
Well, Carl didn't do much coaching there.
He did a little bit of coaching, just a little bit off the field as well. Obviously,
field
Lane Kiffin
coaching.
did really well there, and then Willie Taggart is now just not good at all.
Willie Taggart's just
Yeah.
really
He got
Taggart.
fired after 3 seasons. You like Tom Herman there, keeping in mind he actually is 54-22 in his career with
I
Houston
like-
and Texas.
I like Tom Herman. I think he's a good coach. I don't think he got a fair shake at Texas.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
he was fine at Texas, not great. It's like Florida. If you're fine,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
out.
I think their expectations are too high. You're never going to win a national
Where
championship.
is,
at Texas.
Where is the guy that's Charlie Strong? Where's Charlie Strong at?
That's a good
nowadays?
question.
Charlie Strong, last I checked, was at South Florida.
Remember when
But
Charlie?
now South Florida's open.
Remember when Charlie Strong beat Oklahoma and that
That's right. Now I
picture
remember.
surfaced of his
Now I
like
remember.
really long finger?
Oh,
Yes, he was pointing out. That was
terrifying.
scary.
So Charlie Strong is now the co-defensive coordinator and linebackers coach at the University of Miami.
Oh, that staff, which massively
Yeah,
failed,
horrible.
Yeah, that
this
staff
year.
would totally worked.
which we all just loved in the offseason. At least I did.
We love the Oregon coaches going other places and failing miserably.
Yeah.
I mean, you have Cristobal, you have Taggart.
There's something about up there in Oregon. They win at
They
Oregon.
just win, unless you're playing Oregon State and first-time head coach Jonathan Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Beavers.
He's good at what he does.
He is.
all right. How
figure-
about the,
Figure out, a way to
go,
get,
go.
figure out a way to get Oregon State to a top 15 program.
I love how Corvallis, though, too. They'll show up.
yeah.
Corvallis
Like, if
is
they start
wild.
winning, Corvallis goes crazy.
Shout out
for
to
them.
Mike Riley.
No, that's not going to happen. Except for Mike Riley going to basketball game after fired Mike Riley.
Mike Riley.
fine. I
Mike
shout
Riley
out to
kept.
him.
Mike Riley kept Oregon State consistent. Lee 6-6.
So,
Mike
Trent Wright.
Riley left, and then Dennis Erickson came in and had the best Oregon State seasons of all time. He came back and did Mike Riley things.
Leave my man's alone.
What if a 12-team college football playoff existed since the start of the BCS era in 1998? Matt Brown from The Athletic looked at it. 66 schools would have appeared in the playoffs.
Great.
So that is good news. Ohio State would have made it 18 times.
Jeez.
That makes sense.
11 Power 5 schools would have never earned a bid, including Purdue, Northwestern, Minnesota, and Rutgers.
Minnesota never would have made it.
Minnesota never would have made it.
They wouldn't have made it. 12 team.
Yeah, 12
Yeah.
team.
Well, so what happened?
about
in
that, like,
2019 game
When they were
here?
in 11-2,
yeah.
this is all from Matt Brown. I have to go back and look
He's probably just
specifically.
taking the top 12 teams.
Well, no, and the conference champions. and that large.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it kind of they might have been like 13 or 14. I think they were 14th, and that was
Dang.
'Cause they played in the Outback Bowl that year, right? And lost
Yeah.
I think so.
to Auburn.
No, they won.
They won that
They
one.
that
against
game.
the
Yeah.
Outback
Yeah.
Bowl.
Yeah.
The dead Outback Bowl.
When was the last time
Uh,
Nebraska would have made the playoffs?
2009.
No.
It probably would have been. Okay, so 2010. I know. I mean, we're.
Sorry, that's really loud
that's
music.
okay.
While
They
you're
were a
talking.
top 10 team, but then they dropped all the way out of the top 25, I
I'm
believe.
thinking of all those years that they played Northwestern as a top 10 team at home. and lost.
2001.
Like, would it be like 2012?
2001 is the correct answer.
They would have made it in 2009.
They would not have made it in 2009.
No, because they were the like 19th best team. They were like ranked 19th
until they won the bowl game.
in the game against. In the game,
What were they ranked against Texas?
They were like they were
They're
just
like 22nd.
Yeah, they were just
Were
inside
they?
the top
Yeah.
25.
They had 4 losses every year. Remember, 4 losses
Yeah.
is not going to get you in the playoffs.
Well, I thought that was their 4th loss.
No, they had 4 losses going
Into
the
it?
Texas one was.
That's
the
what I'm
fourth loss,
saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they would have been 9-3 at that.
Shut out Arizona. Take that, Nick Foles.
Tragic.